There we go. Okay, welcome back. So I thought I'd start by, going through a little walk through the zoo. Seeing this immediately makes me want to change how this looks because I don't like the standard look of it. It's a little charming, but not really the vibe for the rest of the place. Anyways, not much different here, but why don't we just take a walk through? Anyway, we've got a bunch of little baby flamingos moving around in the zoo. They seem to be pretty happy. I'm sure I'll have to go in and kind of purge which ones are staying just to keep the space setup happy. This needs to get dropped down actually, now that I look at it. An issue with the pythons last episode, I think. I've got it all sorted out. We just had nothing in here for a little bit. There were just two pythons sitting in my storage. Um, Tree frogs are still doing really well. Let's see if we can. Is that one there? Oh, there he is. Right there. I think there's like 8 in here. And then I moved this briefly and I put a little toilet next to it because I figured people would probably want a toilet over here. Um, but I didn't want to do too much without you. I also, I don't know if this was in the video, I opened this up so that we could have some viewing of the capybaras from this angle, and I kind of roughened this up in the hopes to make a little hilly, um, like, oh no, don't inbreed. No inbreeding allowed. So we could have like, what's it called? You could see them, but they could hide a little bit. Oh my god, I was too late. She's expecting offspring. Well, this is just horrible. Anyways, let's drop us back here. Okay. Still haven't figured out why. Are you? What? Okay, still haven't figured out why that's not working. I don't know if I showed you this. It's on the other side, actually. What am I doing? Kind of put a little bit of foliage cover here to break up the wall. And I covered both sides of these. Oh my goodness, the capybaras are going crazy. This is ruining my nice scenic walkthrough. Getting this big inbreed message. I think I showed that the rocks were all the same color. We've got the little restaurant here. I don't know if I showed this. I made this little um, drink stand because I thought it was probably needed with all the people lining up at the restaurant. I used a couple of like kind of limestone wall decorations um, for the sides. I thought it looked a little bit more permanent. Who knows? You can tell me if you like it. It was begging me for ATM, so I popped a bunch down here. I'm probably going to move it just because of how cluttered this is. I didn't expect people to be lining up this hard, so I might move the angle of it. I think I showed this. I'm not sure. I put a little like information area right outside the quokka thing just to get people moving around. It's also in the shade. Maybe people appreciate it. Got some hanging moss to kind of break up the wall. Um, I remember showing you this last time, but probably not in great detail. This I still have to figure out what I want to do. And the quokka dying is actually really sad. I didn't think that I was going to have to deal with a bunch of this today. What? Like, okay. It's got to be the fact that I put sanitation things in here because people have just been walking all over the place, and it's kind of throwing me off. Other than the one that just died, people seem to be really enjoying this area. Let's see. Yes, okay, I know that. Blah, blah, blah. Is there a way to abort fetuses? So, who's the father of the children? Current mate Raphael. Oh, you mean your brother? No, that's cool. No, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I need to... Anyway, what we were going to do for this episode was fix the rest of this habitat. So why don't I start to do that? Did I show you I think I might have done this on the episode. I really can't remember. There were some things I fixed outside. Oh well. Oh well. So I think the first order of business would be grabbing a bunch of these. Do I have... Da, da, da. Don't know what this one looks like. Oh, it's just that one. We do all. I know what oof, sorry. I know what this. I'm gonna have to put some more amenities over here. I think I'm gonna have to plan, I think, between episodes what I think I want to put like 3 habitats here. Maybe 2. Actually, no, you know what? Maybe I'll do this. I'll do 2 habitats and then in the middle, kind of behind where the macaques are, I want to make a aviary. I'm gonna make a big kind of glass dome building, and I'm gonna put like the cranes in, and then I'm gonna figure out if I can, in a way, make like 2 habitats look like they converge, but they don't, if that makes sense. So that I can have like, I don't know, the cranes and the kiwis or something, like for example, in there at the same time. Um, but we'll figure that out. Anyway, that's for the future. And we have to live in the present. All right. Which one do I want? Let's take you. You are out on your hike right now with Georgia, and I hope it's good and you don't need rescuing off whatever mountain you're on. I forget the name. I worked the open today so that I wouldn't be up late. And I think that was probably the best decision I could have made. Because I feel pretty good. Especially compared to how dog shit I felt yesterday after work. I stayed at work till I got off at 5:30 and I stayed till just after 7, working on some stats flashcards because I knew as soon as I got home, no work was gonna get done. Let's be so real. Miller just bashed into something. I think a door. I really hope you can hear her. Oh, I need to give you guys hard shelter too. Doop doop doop. How are we gonna do that? Let's plan that now. Maybe instead of that rock there, and that. Make a little building or something. Maybe instead of these rocks. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Miller just came to say hello. Should I do more like a natural? Yeah, let's do that. Let's take, sorry, this, this, this. Let's take these, because I kind of like the way I did that. Let's rotate this around. As long as it's not poking through, yeah, we're fine. Oh, wrong way. Okay, Oof, sorry. I just had a burger on the way home. I forgot to take out pork this morning, so I stopped at A&W and I grabbed a couple chicken nuggets for Miller, because she always gets mad when I have A&W, because I normally get the onion rings, and I thought I'd be nice and pick her up something, and she definitely seemed to enjoy it. So much so that she's trying to show me how fast she is. She really does remind me of those like videos where it's like toddlers really say watch this and you're expecting something really cool and then they do a spin, except she actually does cool stuff, like she runs up the walls. I know you don't find it fun, but I find it fun. You say, why is she such a menace? She's not a menace. She's not a menace. She's never been a menace. I never claimed to be a menace. Yeah, isn't that right? I'm defending you right now. I'm defending you to nobody other than your honor. And I hope you're happy. I think we probably need to bring this out a little bit more. Miller, like... Okay, and then why don't we... Actually, that might be a perfect use of the faux tree trunk. See if I can get a color match going, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty alright. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Okay, why do you just want to go on that side? Like, I like that you're position snapping. But if you're going to keep doing that, then... before I continue, why don't I grab your guys' specific plants that we like. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, add it to the Capybara climber. Okay, yeah, that's good. Add one there, one there. A little bit over here. Oh, that's a really heavy one. Nope, I wanted to edit you. Bring you in. Oh, goodness. Jeepers creepers, get a load of those peepers. Where'd you get those eyes? Ding, 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 ding. Yes, Miller. What is it? Okay, and then that was an interesting one. What? Do Asia. Ooh, ah. Maybe a little cabbage tree. I love these leaves so much. I just wish that I didn't have to do this and kind of move it from a top-down angle. But oh well. Actually, no, I can't be doing. Okay, I have tamarinds and strangler fig and Ceracopia. I think that's what it is, right? Ceracopia? Cecropia. I don't know if I want to mix too many more trees in here. Maybe corkwood, but I don't know. Why don't I just do another strangler fig? I like the capox, but that's another one where it's like it's just too tall. Let's do that. That covers it enough. Okay, now let me back out of here. Okay, now, oh, let's change this just so I don't have to sort through things as hard. There we go. Okay. Let's do a couple of these. Maybe some lower ones around. Maybe a little bit of dry on the periphery. Over here too. A couple of these. And how about there any like flat? Ooh, actually that's probably a good choice. Okay. Take all that, group it, duplicate it. Kind of toss it around a couple areas. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, okay. You know what? Enough of that. Yeah. Okay. And then we get some. Oh. Okay, Miller, I just scooped your litter box today. You don't have to move it all around. Thank you. Actually, I kind of wanted, okay, first off, let me see if any of those interrupt the movement. It doesn't. Perfect. Now, I need to grab you again. Once more. Once more! I need to get your enrichment going, guys. Okay, can I use this? Oh my god, this is perfect. Beautiful. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna add a couple water taps. Maybe one here. Maybe one there. Okay, I think what I want to do is make a little rock thing there so that it forces them to go through this little spot. What I need now is food. I need like one or two more food enrichment ones. I already have. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we put a little jelly cake kind of right in front of where the guests can see over here, and then for good measure, why not just one more plant screen kind of off to the side there. And then let's pop some of these in here. So they have a nice little bed to lie on. Hey, what do you think? I'm gonna change. Oh, that's fine. Just drop it to like 70. Do a little bit of soiling. Not my pants, don't worry. It's probably a high traffic area. Same with this. Kind of the bottom of these. And maybe some rock kind of around this. Maybe here. I'll probably put something there. Maybe some long grass kind of thrown in here to break that up as well. What are we thinking? I feel like I won't entirely know until I take a step back, but it's okay. Too big. Something I hear all the time. How many times am I going to make a shitty joke like that? Why did this turn back on? Why don't we pop a little bit of these around? Okay, I think that looks way better. Everything's except for that one. Whatever. Okay, what are we thinking? Oh, that's something I have to fix on all the habitats, actually. Oh, I forgot that's not actually the door. I even fooled myself. Macaques. Oh, already grade 3. Some things might be grade 3 already. I think that's grade 3 because there's a lot of variation. Yeah. Okay, I think that actually might have been the only. Maybe these guys too. Where is your habitat entry? Right. No, we're good. Okay, so let's take a look from that looks so nice. Oh my god, look, and he's right there. Oh my god, wait, I did a good job. What? And it's you can like kind of see in there. It's like a little sneak peek. I should do something with this before I move on. That might be something I come back to actually, because I can't exactly think of anything right now. What does it look like from here? Like if we were a little... It's fun. So one thing I was trying to do was put the... Oh my god, look. Oh, sorry, you can't... Oh, yeah, I also did that level of detail. Definitely unnecessary. I added a couple decals. Oh! Maybe don't look at that. Anyway, I wanted to put the... like the animal talk thing here, but it won't let me. You can only do it on the edge of a path, which I think is silly, but oh well. What about from this side? What do we think from this side? You can't see as much, but that was kind of the point. I wanted there to be that food element over here to bring them, but they also have their privacy. Oh, okay. That's really, I like that a lot. That worked really well. Okay. What should I do now? How much time have I spent recording? Only 29 minutes. You know, honestly, that might be a good spot to end this one. And then I'll do a little bit of like general planning and like outline of a habitat behind here. Maybe I'll just kind of show you what I mean. Like, what are the animals we can do? Oh, that'll be a good idea. Okay, so I have these. I have the red crown cranes that I kept from the old habitat that I could put back in. I also have a peafowl. But why don't I do this? Okay, I want you in the comments down below, sound like a real YouTuber, to tell me if you would like to see the red crown crane. That's one that we covered. The emu, the peafowl, mute swan, brown kiwi, there's the red-crowned crane. I already talked about that though. I think those are the only birds. Ah, the cassowary. Okay, so let me know if you want to see. Give me a combination of two: cassowary, emu, red-crowned crane, kiwi, mute swan, peafowl. Um, yeah, give me two of those. I'll put them in the big aviary. I don't care about the chicken. We're not making an exhibit for the chickens. That is a petting zoo animal. And then in the meantime, I will probably work on building an aviary in creative or sandbox rather, just to like I'll do a bunch of ideas just so I don't waste an episode doing something and being like, ah, I kind of hate that, and removing it, and then I finish with less than what I started. But I want to have a big animal habitat over here, like a big one, and then probably one or two little ones, and then the aviary. And then I think this area, I want to have a like a restaurant, plaza, shop thing, like a big kind of central area. Maybe I can even, because I think they're about 100,000. I can put another entrance on the other side, and then we can kind of streamline everything together. So to help me remember that, I'm gonna put a seagull here. Um, Actually, we want. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, I guess the next episode I'm gonna have to find some more animals because we're losing. They're dropping like flies, and it's kind of making me sad. Maybe I'll make a memorial section too. What was I looking for? Yeah, let's put like some of these around just so that I can remember what I was planning on. And then something like a lion to symbolize that's what I want over there. And then how about Chief Beef? Chief Beef reporting for duty. Right here. Okay. Let me know. I hope your hike was good. I mean, I know you're going to text me about it, but this will be, I don't know, maybe cute for you when you're listening to it. I love you. You know, why don't we just kind of watch some animal you'd probably enjoy watching. Oh, maybe the macaques. Let's pick a macaque to just follow for a little bit. Who are you? What's your name? What is your name? I can't tell if you are sleeping or if you are just really focused on foraging. Oh, actually, that's something I didn't show you. I did this. I made a little coverage for people. And I don't know, I'm kind of proud of it. I put some like educational things around too, and I hid speakers, educational speakers. Some better than others, but I think this was very pretty. Maybe it'll help them not be freaked out either, hypothetically. Where's a monkey that's doing something? Oh, there we go. Now that's a monkey having a good time. What's your name? Mio? I knew I liked you, Mio. Just having a little bath, having a good time. I like these guys. Oh, whoa, you came down flying. I'm glad they use this now that I figured out that they can only use shallow water. I guess that makes sense. They're not really swimmers. They're more waders, hey? Anyway, I love you, and I will see you next time.